And we're back for another episode of Big Six Bants. Some smiles, some frowns, some are on the fence. Cause, how you doing today, bro? How you feeling?
It's been a long couple of days, and I'm
speak
tired.
up, crowd in the back,
I just
Speak
want
up,
to get this over and done with.
Speak
I don't
up.
want to be here. How about that? I want to be here.
You want to be here? You don't want to be here? Can you move the camera on a little bit? Can I see what top you're wearing? Because I think everyone's representing their club today.
Puma.
Oh yeah,
Puma.
Very nice, things that.
Puma.
You know what I'm saying?
Ethan's half represented.
Half. Getting back in the good books.
All right, well, now we'll cut to the chase. So, last episode, I remember Corey saying he doesn't care who he draws. He was saying go get Corey a bra, because he's got the biggest chest out here right now, and he went and lost the next draw. So, of course, what happened?
You told me you're winning this trophy, by the way.
I've got evidence.
Core evidence.
I've got evidence.
I said Fred happened, didn't it? Fred. This is the problem, yeah. No CDM we're finished. Actually, to be fair, we got not played out the park. Right? We just got dominated all over the pitch. Team was not ready. I think that if you want to call them tactics, I don't know what you want to call them. All these tactics were just terrible. Substitutions, terrible. If Pogba's not fit, then I'd rather bring him on than let him start, because when he starts, he hasn't got that oomph. Like when he comes on 45 minutes, different guy. I'd rather play him as a full 90 or bring him on 45. The midfield, Fred and Matic. You can just see Matic is too old now. He hasn't got the legs to keep up against a Premier League side. Even against AC Milan, didn't really play too well. The only positive was Mason Greenwood's goal. Good finish. That was all.
It could have been more though. No, it could have been more.
Could have been.
Like, this is Corey. This is the thing. With United. Like, not once in that game did I maybe just after you scored. The moment after you scored, I thought, yeah, they're probably gonna win this. But before that, like, even Vardy was missing sitters. Vardy's touch was off. This wasn't a great Leicester side. Do you know what I mean? This wasn't a great. And then to give you even more of an oomph, at 1-1, you see that the winner goes and gets Southampton. No disrespect to Southampton, but it's better than getting Chelsea or City.
Corey, you celebrated when you saw Southampton at half time, right?
I was very happy.
Oh,
I was very happy.
But why were you happy?
Why were you happy, Corey?
You know what, yeah?
Why were you happy, Corey? You ain't playing them.
Interesting.
You went 1-0 down. I genuinely thought we was going to win that game, 100%. And
why?
Even the first goal, yeah, the Fred one. Actually, no, forget the goals. The chances Leicester had, yeah, because they done a couple over the top balls. This is the problem, yeah. Man United high line with no centre backs. And you saw it every single time. Like Vardy was missing absolutely sisters. Like I think Vardy could have had
another day. He would have bagged them.
Yeah, another day he would have 100% scored. Yeah. You saw that every time the ball went over the top, we was finished. Absolutely finished. Wan-Bissaka, I don't know for man. I don't know anymore. I don't know him on the ball. I don't know. Him defensively, like 1-on-1. That's
the Echo's still mad. Casey, you have to mute yourself while Corey speaks. Echo is crazy, fam. Echo, yeah. I hear what you're saying in that, but as I said, with Wamby, you already know my views on him. Like, I think he's, as I said, phenomenal defender. Like, no one disputes that. But
the best.
But go in anything else to his game. I think his short range passing isn't as bad as it was. I think
just
his short range passing,
wasn't it?
Yeah, man. And you just don't feel. I feel like even the cross when it's hitting bellies, it's like, bro.
Yeah.
Hit Cavani's belly.
On like Casey, Corey, you might have to mute yourself. Casey, what's your take on it? Like, I want to hear what you got to say about the game.
I've already said my side. Yeah, I believe that Individual brilliance FC. That is Man United now.
100%.
Defensively, like anyone can tell, like the defenders can look good when there's 6 man defending, bro. Like if you're playing 4 defenders and 2 CDMs that don't move, like McTominay might drift forward every now and then, but predominantly he doesn't move, and nor does Fred or whenever Matic or any combination, right? They don't move. Of course, you're going to have a good defensive record. You're not going to concede that many goals or give away that many chances. And like all they've been doing this season has been playing for the 1-0s, like what Arsenal used to do with George Graham back in the day. We used to just try and nick a 1-0 and that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like that football's not like that anymore. That's why they've had bad 0-0s and winning by the odd goal, because it's just individual brilliance, and it shows. Without Fernandes in the team, they are awful, absolutely awful, bro. You don't know when they're gonna score. You're waiting for someone like Rashford to do something, for Martial to do something, for Pogba to do something. It's not like you can slap in anyone in the team and you can be like, oh, this guy's fitting the system and he's doing and everyone's working off each other. Anyone can work with anyone. These are just play for themselves and kind of spark something out of nothing.
Yeah,
that's what they have. They have players that live off confidence and can create something out of nothing.
Yeah,
no tactics,
it does often. It often looks like Bruno has to do something, or Pogba drops his shoulder. Donny dummies it.
Something smart.
It's a good moment. It was a moment of brilliance to dummy that. I think a lot of players swipe that with their left foot and probably miss. Donny dummies it. Greenwood has a free shot and goal.
Defensive awareness. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Come on, bro. Like you cannot hope for this every game, because the second, like they say, when they're injured, when Pogba's injured, when Bruno's injured, yeah, they're big players, but like, come on, teams like, I don't even have to compare them to City, because obviously City are miles ahead, but with City, they can put academy players in, they can put anyone in, they can put wingers in the centre mid, because they know how the team works. It's clockwork. Anyone can play anywhere, and they could just produce. They'll create the same amount of chances, score goals. Like, they're not just going to stop. Obviously, they might not score as many goals or create as many chances, but you'll still see the patterns of play throughout the game. It's not like once De Bruyne is not there, the ship sinks and, oh no, Man City are done for. Like, I reckon he could be injured for the season and they'll still comfortably make top 4. Comfortably.
Yeah.
Like, comfortably. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like Man U right now are there of luck. If it wasn't for Bruno, shoot me, but they'll be down where we are. Down with the Tottenhams and us. I swear down.
That's true.
It's possible, bro. It really is.
Corey, you told me you're winning this cup.
Yeah,
What's going on? Not impressed.
Cause
yeah, jump off me.
Yeah, jump off me, bro.
Corey, you said you're winning this.
Jump off me, bro.
Only last week. Only at the beginning of last week.
Nah.
What's changed?
I know it's poor.
What's changed, bro?
Just if we can't.
No. Don't do that.
Yeah, bro. We need talk up.
You understand?
Talk up. Use your chest. Talk
you
up.
told me Europa second and what was it, Case?
FA Cup.
And FA Cup. Come on, talk up. I want to hear you.
That's what I was told. I've got evidence.
You understand?
I don't even know. I can't lie. I don't know anymore. I honestly don't know. If we don't get second in Europa, it's for Ollie out 100 a billion%, because although like on paper he has improved the team on paper in terms of points where we're placing, he has improved the team, but when you notice that the team's improved, but there's still major problems.
The team's not improved. The team has not improved. What has happened is you have individual brilliance from Bruno that has carried you through now. Your overall team has not improved. Your defense, if anything, it's gone backwards.
Yeah,
last season, you had Martial, Greenwood, and Rashford
all firing,
playing out of their minds. Now, all 3 of them look like a shadow of themselves.
Yeah.
Why? Because the team hasn't improved. Luke Shaw's improved. He's the only one out of all your players this season that have stepped up, Bruno's been continuing to do what he's doing. Everyone else has not. There's been no improvement in your team. That's why I feel like you're very lucky to be where you are right now. Very lucky. You've nicked
Can't
points,
agree
you've
with
got
that.
draws, and that's it. You haven't played well. You haven't done anything like there's been a handful of games. I think like 5 or 6 games where we've been like, like the Leipzig win when you ran rampant, played. City played. Them type of games there, that's where I'm seeing like, rah, man, you are decent. Then I'm seeing you like we were speaking about earlier, Crystal Palace, losing to Sheffield. This is not improvement, bro. You shouldn't be losing to these teams, period. On your worst days, on your best days, these teams should be 3 points. Like, and you're struggling to break down these teams. It's awful.
There's no shame with the Leicester game. There's obviously Leicester is still a very strong side, but this was again, it wasn't Leicester's strongest side. They had a lot of injuries. Maddison, arguably their most influential player, naturally,
Iheanacho's on fire still.
Iheanacho is on fire, but Iheanacho doesn't really get into their best team. Let's be honest. Does he start? No, he doesn't.
He rotated with Perez as well.
And even when you lot eventually went 2-1 down, Oli made 4 changes, which were like for like. Like for like. And then left the worst performing player on the pitch. Make it make sense, Corey.
I actually can't believe he left Fred on. Honestly, I honestly can't believe it. The whole game, he was terrible from start to finish. Like, yeah, he was like just running. He was just running around.
His energy.
Yeah.
He was just running around, like just trying to make tackles.
We'll have to have another conversation about Donny. I think Donny is another conversation to have because he paid 40 million for someone you're not playing, and you're just confusing to me. But anywho, Casey, 3-3 West Ham. We'll allow Corey take the bra off. We'll allow Corey, man. But Casey, 3-3 West Ham roller coaster of a game.
Great game as a neutral, by the way.
Yeah, very good game.
What did you say? Say that again. I couldn't hear you.
I said a very good game as a mutual. That's what he said. A very good game. 3-3 West Ham. What are your thoughts on that?
It literally was a game of 2 halves, really. Our first, what I say, half an hour, 35 minutes was arguably the worst football I've seen Arsenal play. Reminds me of back in like the end of Arsene Wenger when he was coming to the end of his tenure. Early Unai Emery also just lackluster, really. Everyone just, playing through the motions. When we got the ball back, no one's really, looking to do anything. Everyone's just lazy with it. And we got, like we said, Tottenham, if Tottenham done this, if they pressed us, and I said this, if they pressed Arsenal's weakness is, if you press us, we'll make mistakes. We're not like City, who will just pass it around you and
and just
slice you up.
Yeah. So it's just pointless you closing us down. With us, we try to play that type of football, but we will make mistakes doing it. And more likely than not, if you press us, we will make mistakes. We even make mistakes when people aren't pressing us. So imagine if you do press us.
That was an example. Lingard exploited that.
Yeah. So West Ham done that. They pressed us. Lingard, you know how Lingard. He might as well get an Arsenal tattoo. Brother loves us so much. Like him, like he, running around. He enjoys playing Arsenal.
Corey, I know you want to do it, Corey. I know you want to do it.
He is my boy. I rate him.
Corey, I know you want to do it. I'm not stopping until you do it, Corey. I'm not stopping you do it.
Hey, my boy. He's so good.
I don't know where this newfound love for Jesse Lingard comes from, but we'll leave that there. But
what do you mean?
I don't know where. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these two. Sorry, these two. I don't know about this newfound love for Lingard. Like all of a sudden, Bado will score like. Wait. I actually just found. I see a stat the other day that he scored more goals in the last 7 games at West Ham than he'd done at 2 seasons at Man United.
He hardly played though. He's hardly played though. He hardly played Man U last.
So he has appearances. I don't care.
For Man U, what appearances last season? How many appearances last season for?
20,
I don't know.
22.
22 appearances, Montel, and you're telling me that
in the whole of
score
last
more than whole of last
Are
season.
they starts? Which one? How many times did he start though?
I don't know.
No, he started a lot. He just wasn't performing.
Well, last year. Are you pretty sure the year before that? Yeah, not last year.
Nah,
Because
because
remember,
Bruno
before
came
Bruno
last
only
season.
came January, yeah.
Yeah, start of the season, he was there.
Correct.
Anyway, yeah.
Case.
Cool. So yeah, it was a game of two halves. Yeah, and in the second half, so the next 60 minutes, I feel like we played our best football. We was carving them open. We could have won that game. Yeah, they had a chance where Antonio hit the post.
And Tierney
But
block.
other
The
than that,
Tierney block as well.
Other than that, but that's just good defending. The Tierney block was good
And
defending. The Antonio chance was he hit the post. If that went in, it would have been a different game. But other than that, I feel like we had them on ropes. And our goals, all three of our goals were exactly the same. Passing. Odegaard receives the ball, brings players towards him, passes it out wide to Chambers.
Yeah.
Chambers whips it across.
Yeah.
They couldn't handle it. All three of our goals were exactly the same, and they couldn't do nothing about it. Pepe done it when he came on. Chambers was doing it the whole game. Chambers was magnificent. I cannot lie, and I said it before the game. Chambers will not be the reason we lose this game today. Brother, come in and put in a shift. Bellerin should be sitting there trembling because I don't know how Bellerin is right back by right and cannot cross or play anything like Chambers did.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. Chambers is a bit part player. Yeah, but he's a bit part player in Arsenal at the moment. He's played what? He has like 2 appearances in the Prem. And both times he's played, had man of the match performances.
And he was really good on loan. He was good on loan.
Yeah. He was their best player. He was their player of the season. Was it for Fulham, I swear? Yeah, he was their player of the season. So, yeah. Partey, he played well. Not his best game, but you can see the talent. Brothers, the splitting passes he does. Just passing it between, cutting the midfield, passing it between the midfield, straight to Odegaard. Then we're on the attack. Like, Partey's something else.
I think once you lot shore up your midfield, you can just put Partey in the CDM on his own and then, take Xhaka out the side. Because right now, Partey, you're making him do CM pivot stuff that he doesn't need to do. Yeah, he can do it, but that's because your midfield is meaty. So when he does it, it shows everyone.
It's not meaty. It's not meaty,
bro. Your midfield's meaty, bro. Like minus Odegaard, because obviously Odegaard has obviously like just come in it, like obviously just come in January. Like, bro, your midfield's meaty, fam. Like in terms of the way it is meaty, fam. Obviously, and Partey looks so much better than everyone else. He looks so much more accomplished than everyone else.
Yeah,
we can all see it.
We can all see it. 100%. I agree.
Partey, Xhaka, and Ceballos, wasn't it?
Ceballos was in and out of the team, and it was kind of in and out.
We usually play 2 midfielders, so it'd be like Xhaka, Ceballos, Partey, Xhaka.
It'll be 5 at the back, innit?
No. It was 4-2-3-1. They play 4-2. They play 4-2-3-1. Yeah, but again, Casey, that's what I'm saying. If you can get Partey to just do the stuff he was doing at Atletico, because look at Atletico, he didn't really have to do the split and pass thing. Do you know what I mean?
But he's not full match fitness yet. Like he's not fully match fit yet.
Yeah, I think I hear that every week.
Yeah, we need him to. No, but it's facts, bro. Just like Bell, it took Bell months before he
half a season,
months before he could do something, So
I hear it. I mean,
once he gets to match fitness, we'll see the best. We haven't seen the best of Partey yet, and you can already see how good he is. So just wait.
Great game, great game to watch. I was screaming each time. It was a very good game to watch, and I feel like again during that game is 2 points dropped for both sides. Big 2 points dropped for both sides. I think winning that game either way for West Ham would have been massive. They were distraught after the game. Arsenal were kind of distraught in the way that they started the game. It has huge ramifications in the table. Do you know what I mean? Now, if Arsenal were to go and beat us, they're still behind us. If they were, if they, do you know what I mean? It has huge ramifications. Winning your game in hand is pivotal. It is pivotal. If Tottenham didn't win today, that would have had. If Tottenham didn't win against Aston Villa, huge ramifications. Yeah. Every game is a cup final. So, in the storyline of the game, the fact that you lot were 3-0 down, it's great to go get a point, but it's not good enough.
Yeah.
I think it is good enough.
You can take a positive and a negative because
you're 3-0 down. Is West Ham on a joke team? Right now, they're 5th for a reason. They're not a joke. They've been playing very well this season, and
Yeah.
it's not easy to just go there and beat West Ham. You know, so although it's not the result I wanted, I'm not like, oh, I'm there. Because even if it was a 1-1 draw, 2-2 draw, like 0-0, I wouldn't have been happy with. But
Yeah.
a goal draw, I can't, because they're not a bad team. Like, it's
Yeah.
not like I should be going to get 3 points. I would expect it. That's what I want.
But you
the
showed
way
that you
they're
could carve
playing.
you showed that you could carve them open and dismantle them if and when you needed to. But
Yeah.
again, I don't know, mentality of the players, slowness of the ball. You guys just weren't up for it to begin with. You didn't
Yeah.
need to start the game like that. Why
And
did you start the
Yeah,
game
I don't know
3-0
why.
down?
to be
I don't
fair,
know
it's a
why.
West Ham team that have been quite solid this season as well.
Solid, bro. Their midfield
True.
and defense have been solid
You
this
can take
season.
positives and negatives,
So
Negative
it's
that you're
not,
3-0
yeah.
down.
But
Obviously,
I'm just saying, if you look at things black and white, if you take a step back, Arsenal fans, even me seeing Arsenal's lineup, I thought this is an Arsenal dub. Like, the table, obviously the table's what the table is, but the table doesn't actually depict,
Quality.
yeah, the table this year doesn't really show the order of quality. Not saying teams don't deserve
Yeah.
to be where they need to be, but it doesn't show black and white where the
Yeah.
quality lies. And Arsenal had more than enough quality to get the result from West Ham in that game, and it showed by literally after the third goal's gone in, straight after the third goal, these guys woke up. But that's maybe from a neutral
Shouldn't
point
take
of
for
view,
you
innit?
to get there, but yeah.
Even at 1-0, sometimes you wake up at 1-0. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But 3-0 down, Arteta will be fuming at that. He will be fuming. But yeah, we'll move on to Tottenham's performance. It's quite a sound one. How are you
Yeah.
feeling?
I needed retaliation rate rapid, really, and that's what I got. I really was happy. I know a lot of Tottenham fans were shocked, but I was happy with the rotation. He brought in guys like Tanganga, Rodon, who else? And who else was there? Gio played well, back from injury. We have missed him in the midfield. He's one of our best players last season. So yeah, man, retaliation rate rapid. Harry Kane's back. And yeah, Gareth Bale didn't even get a sniff, which was a bit surprising. But Lucas Moura, quality again, man. Honestly, shining
Great
in
game
that
from
cam
Lucas,
position. Yeah. Yeah,
I
man.
mean, that's usually I have quite a lot to say about Spurs, but this time I watched the
Yeah,
game with you guys. It was just
yeah.
routine win.
Literally, I
Routine
can't
win.
expect nothing but the dub, man. Nothing but that's
No.
after that shocking week.
So is top 4 on?
Oh, 100%. I think we're 4 points off now. Is it 4? Might be
3?
less than 4.
3, I
3 points, yeah.
believe. Because
3
we're
points
5
off.
points off and you're 2 points ahead of us. So
Exactly. I feel like the main people have to chase. West Ham will slip up, I believe. We've seen their fixtures. The main people I've got to chase is Chelsea, which isn't easy, especially their
have you
defensive
seen
record.
Leicester's fixtures? Have you seen Leicester's fixtures?
Yeah, I don't think I'll
Their
catch.
last 3 games.
Yeah, they've got
Wait.
Manu in it.
Yep. Chelsea, Man City
Yeah.
coming up.
I don't see myself catching Leicester, to be honest, but it's probably mainly Chelsea for that 4th spot. And Chelsea have got Champions League to focus on. So it'll be
Chelsea's
interesting.
fixtures are good though. Chelsea's fixtures are very comfortable. The next 5 games, I looked at them. I thought, yeah, top 4 is not a thing. I've personally, I've given up on top 4. I think it's unrealistic. I think all we can do is take it a game at a time and win. Try and win
Yeah.
each game because anything
Yeah.
can happen. But
Yeah.
it's for me, it's a bit. I feel like
Do
it's
you think?
unrealistic. Even though 5
100%.
points, no, go on,
Yeah.
go on.
Do you think you'll finish higher than me?
I don't know. Like, you're 2 points apart, so one win. Like we're playing Arsenal, anything can happen. Playing Arsenal, that's
Yeah,
another top
yeah.
6 clash where that can go either way.
I've got
And then you look
Newcastle.
at
Yeah.
you look at 5 points. Yeah, you'd usually think with 10 games to go, 5 points. Yeah, that's doable. In
Yeah.
hindsight, you think 5 points, you could go and
Yeah.
catch someone, but the way people keep winning, drawing,
Yeah, it's
losing,
unpredictable. Can't
I
call
can't
it.
predict anything right now. I
Yeah.
can't call it. I just take it a game at a time and then make my
Literally.
judgment from there.
The
I can't
way
really talk of chest.
literally I'll elaborate on that a bit. The way the Prem set up 3 good games and you go from like 8th to flipping in the top 4 and then around the top 4. So
Yeah, three
it's
three
crazy.
wins, and
Yeah.
Chelsea. Look where Chelsea
Yeah.
were when Lamps got fired.
Literally.
Studs in
And now
Italy,
look
the
at
whole.
them.
Literally, this is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So
It's crazy.
it's an interesting one. But guys, I just want to say, remember to smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe. We love all the support as usual. I just want to say we got a big one coming up. Combined 11, Arsenal versus Liverpool. It's gonna be a big one. I can't wait for that. So obviously some of the boys won't actually be here for this video, so I want to get some score predictions quickly. So I'm gonna start with Corey. What's your score prediction for Liverpool versus Arsenal at the Emirates? April the 3rd.
Emirates. Emirates ain't easy for like teams like Liverpool and Tottenham and us. It's not easy.
We say no one finds it easy.
But I can't. Liverpool are gonna win purely based on just. I just don't. Yeah, last season I can't lie. Yeah, Arsenal done a mazza. They played very very well against you last season.
Tired.
But
Just doubted
I
constantly.
don't see the win this time. I don't see it. I don't see the win this time. Actually, I actually think it's going to be a draw. A 2-2 draw. 2-2 draw.
So there'll be goals.
There'll definitely be goals.
Yeah,
Definitely goals.
Okay. If
Both defenses are lethal.
Okay. If what are we thinking?
After international break, both teams will be freshen up for it. I'm seeing 3-2. I don't know who to, but I'm gonna go Liverpool.
You're gonna go Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Liverpool. It could go either way though. Either way, but I'm more
Okay.
No, you go first. You go first. You're coming to me. You go first.
All right, clearly you're doing all that.
He's up for it.
I'm gonna say 3-1 Liverpool. I don't think it's gonna be 3-0 when they get a goal. I think it's actually gonna be 1-1, and then the team who goes and gets that second goal, they'll probably go on to get the third. So obviously, I'm gonna be for my own club here, and I'm gonna say that's gonna be Liverpool to do that. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be an easy game. I think it's gonna be a bit of a pinball type of game if Arsenal do come out and play. So I'm looking forward to it. Come on, guys.
2-0. Salah 0. Mane 0. Jota 0. Firmino 0. Don't captain them for fantasy. They ain't scoring. All right. It's 2-0 rampant thing. You think I'm here to play?
Hey, that was a record, you know.
It's too, bro. I said you was gonna get washed, and you did.
Them.
I said that brother was gonna get washed as well, and he did. Like, don't question me. When I feel something, bro, the badge spoke to me.
Hello.
All right, so 2-0, 2-0. It just told me. All right? It just told me. Okay. So,
all right. I mean, listen. This isn't the time to have our back and forth yet. We'll have our match. We'll have our match preview very very soon. We'll have the match preview. We'll have the combined 11. That's 2 separate videos for everyone there. And we got a little Tottenham special coming up as well. So I hope you guys are ready for that. But for now, let's round it up here. You know, international break. Everyone can have a rest. No one's in the firing line. I didn't have a game this week, so I went in the firing line for once. So it's always nice.
Only one with 3 points.
Good week for Ethan. Okay week for Casey. Terrible week for Corey though. Well, hashtag get Corey as bra. We'll see you guys soon. It's been another episode of the Big Six Bands. Peace out.